Look, if you're someone who's on your self improvement journey, you probably understand the importance of cutting certain people off your life. It goes without saying that all the negative people, all the unambitious assholes, the losers, all of them need to go, right? But here's something that you're not told, right? Sometimes your friends don't have to be losers, sometimes your friends don't have to be negative, but they still need to go. Look, now I'm not trying to convince you to stop hanging out with your friends and all of that, right? That's on you. All I'm saying is that when it comes to self improvement, right, you're not just trying to change your habits, you're not just trying to implement new habits, you're fundamentally trying to change the person that you are. So when you're trying to fundamentally change who you are as a person, there's a lot of things that hold you back, right? And one of those things is the people that you hang out with. There's this really interesting principle in psychology. What that basically is that humans, we have an inbuilt drive to remain consistent with our identity of ourselves. We're always driven to look for consistency in our self image. And a big chunk of our self image, aka our identity, is a result of how we perceive the world to perceive us. So, how we think other people see us dictates our self image, alright? So, if you're someone who's now hopping on self improvement, right, and you're trying to change the person that you are fundamentally, that every time that you meet your buddies, right, and your friends that you've always acted goofy around, or that you've always behaved a certain way with, right, cracked the same jokes, acted the same way, you're always compelled to behave the same exact way because of the internal law of consistency. All of the social cues that you're getting is of the person that you've always been. And the more that you try to act differently around them, the more your mind feels uncomfortable, right? So this is why if you're someone who's vowed to self-improvement, it's crucial that for a specific time period, you're supposed to distance yourself from the people that you constantly hang out with so that you can start building this new identity, right? So that you can reinforce the person that you're trying to become. And let me tell you one thing, right? And I say this all the time. People tend to believe, and everyone around you will always tell you that, you can't change the person that you are and you should always take yourself for who you are, right? People always say that shit, but let me tell you, you can definitely change your personality. You can definitely change your aura. You can definitely change your identity, right? And I don't mean the woke identity. That's not what I mean. You can definitely change the person that you're trying to be. You can definitely change how you see yourself, and you can dictate how the world sees you. That's all in your hands, right? And everyone around you that tells you that you can do that is just coping, right? They're saying that because it's difficult, right? Because it's something that's uneasy. They're saying it because of their own cognitive dissonance. They're saying that because it's comfortable for them. They're saying that because it reinforces the idea in their heads that that they can't really change themselves, that so that they can be complacent with their life. But for you, someone who's on self-improvement, it is crucial for you to distance yourself from people that remind you of who you are or reinforce the person that you've always been, especially if you're just starting out self-improvement. Now again, you don't have to cut these people out. Just distance yourself for a specific amount of time. See you in the next video.